All right, what up, guys? So, it's your boy Manny. I'm back. I know I haven't picked up this camera in a while. I have not been vlogging, have not been motivated mentally to vlogging. It's a lot that goes along with this, guys. It's a lot. And, for those who know, they know. It can really consume you. It can really sometimes, take a lot out you. And, it was just taking so much out of me at the time that sorry about that it made more sense for me just to bag away for a second and get more focused on what I had to do. And then I would have so much stuff coming on, it just from different angles. So I didn't get a chance to actually pick up the camera. So, but I did get a lot of footage. I did get the end of the Virgil bill where we had to go over to Stunner's property and actually wet sand above the car, do a lot of little stuff. Yeah, I'll show y'all that little stuff. And yeah, if y'all see over there, we are still working on the hot rod bill. But y'all see what's behind me? Yeah, we got that base box bill in the shop. So it's a little dusty right now, but it's coming up next. It's coming up next, guys. The hot rod, the 61 Bel Air, should be leaving this week. Hopefully, if everything goes right. Still waiting on parts, man. Ordering parts, man, has been a pain lately. I don't know with the tariff stuff. Well, most of the tariff stuff is lifted, but it's just sometimes hard to get parts, especially when you're looking for certain stuff. Sometimes it gets a little hard to get, but at least you had the parts today. But, guys, I'm back. And hopefully I can get this thing back off the ground like I had it before. Bringing y'all this, footage of these bills, man. These super nice bills that we putting out, guys. I take pride. Self-Made Dig take pride in what he do. Sometimes Self-Made Dig been with us. Sometimes he haven't. He young. He has other obligations that he needs to do. I get it. I was his age once, so. But he'll, hopefully my goal is with him is to just teach him as much of this as I can, guys. Rather he uses it or he don't, at least I can show him as much as I can that I know. I don't know everything, but I think I know enough that he can be all right moving forward in life. And some of the things that I can teach him, can really help him down the line in anything that he's doing. It just can help him in so many ways. When I started out doing construction, I never thought that it would turn into me doing a bunch of different things, but it taught me a lot of discipline. It taught me, a lot of precision, and it's just a lot, man. Dedication. It just showed me a lot. Starting with construction with my uncles. So yeah, it led to me doing a lot of different things in life and being pretty damn good at them, actually, if I had to say so myself. So, but yeah, I'm trying to build up the drive to want to actually get out here and vlog more. Sometimes I let my interactions with some of the comments get the best of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. It happens to everybody, Some people don't understand, like, all that it takes and goes into to actually do these bills. And they may see a picture of something that's not finished and, want to beat you up about it. But at the end of the day, we're going to move past all that. We ain't going to even think about it. We're going to let the hecklers stay who they are. And those who don't understand, just, unfortunately, I can't make them understand it. But when they see it at the end, they'll get it. Because I've also got that in the comments a lot, too, where somebody like, man, bro, my apologies, bro. I didn't know that it was going to end up like this. Yeah, now I get it. You just got to trust the process, guys. Sometimes I look at stuff that I put out as I'm doing it, like, oh, shit, this is going to be a problem. But then it all come together. So if I just also trust my own process, then it'd be a lot easier for me too. But yeah, I know sometimes stuff be looking crazy, stuff be looking taped up, and stuff be looking hanging with wires. Hey man, you got to do what you got to do and use what you got until you get those high dollar tools. But hey, at the end of the day, it can really come out nice. And I think that majority of, ain't no majority, let me stop. All the stuff that we put out is nice, nice, top tier work, top tier. You know, sometimes I be a little bit too modest and I just be like, it's okay. No, the stuff that we putting out, guys, is top tier. You know, right with the rest of the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm new to the game, but trust me, I'm not new to the game. Those who know, they know. You know what I'm saying? This started many, many years ago. It ain't just start, you know, this year. So you just don't pick up on this and run with it. It don't happen like that. Not at the level of excellence that we putting out over here. So, but all right, let me get into this video, guys. I held y'all long enough. Let me let y'all check out some of the footage. And we'll get, as usual, we'll get caught up. That's all I can do is get y'all caught up. It's not a whole lot. I have not been vlogging. I know. You know what I'm saying? You know, so yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I'll holler at y'all in a little bit. All right, gang. So we're gonna get started today with let me grab something. Gonna get started today with cleaning up some of the wires and organizing where I'm going with the, let me move the camera in a good position for y'all. Where I'm going with the brain, the computer, and some of the, it's got external fuses. So I'm lowering the camera. I know y'all cutting off half my head. I get that. But I'm about to go inside the car. Just gonna tidy up some of these wires a little bit. So I'll take y'all along with me. Let's get it. Some of the wires and the wiring that was done, the butt connectors still have a little bit of wire exposed. The wires aren't super bad as far as how they got it ran. It looks very nice. They did a very neat job, but a couple of connections I want to cover up before I start tucking things I don't ever want something to touch. It wasn't many that I saw. Just want to make some sense of a few things before we get started installing, because I need as much space as I can for the console. Okay, that's gonna have to stay there. take me to think just a little bit, guys. Because I have a double DIN radio that's going in. And originally we thought we was going to put the computer in the console. That's not going to happen. Because from a design standpoint, it's not going to look good for the double DIN to be flat here. I need my double DIN up here with it behind the shifter. It's going to be a low riding console, but I need my double DIN there. That double DIN is kind of deep. So I'm going to have to come up with a new location point for this brain. I was thinking to put it behind the vents, but that's not going to work either. It's kind of tight. They ran vintage air. It got everything tight. So I think I'm going to go right below the vintage air with the brain. Yeah. That's a perfect spot. Perfect spot. So I need to make some bracketry. Probably take this heat duct down a little bit. And we're going to put this brain and the fuse box right below the vintage air. And I'll try to case it out a little bit, make it nice and neat. But that's the only place that we got for it that makes perfect sense. And it leaves me 100% of the console space. If it sits here, I can show y'all up close what I'm talking about. Try to bring y'all a little bit more in depth. So the wires are a lot cleaned up. Just got to tuck everything in. And my camera is working. It went out yesterday. Y'all saw on the previous video it wasn't working, but let's look. All right, so these are the wire in question. So I'm gonna tuck these really nice. I'm gonna secure them out of the way. Right now they just sitting there. I'll get them secured. This little bit of wires here is not an issue. We can tuck that. That's fine. This is the switches I'm talking about. So I got one switch here. I don't know if y'all can see it. Got one switch there. And I got another switch here. And I got another one over there. But originally, and I got plenty of flow space, so yeah, it'll be fine. We were going to put the brain here. I need my double DIN to flush in there so the console can kind of flow down the middle. So I'm going to mount the brain right here. It tucks away nicely right there. We'll mount the brain there and we'll get the fuse panel up in there really nice. So yeah, we can mount that there. So it's just gonna take a little fabbing to get it to stay. But yeah, that's where that's gonna go. Nice and neat and out the way. So let me get this fabbed up. Give me some breakfast. I gotta run out to the hospital to see my uncle today. He's not doing too well. Again, guys, he fell down the stairs and he's got some blood on his brain and he's not able to talk or anything. He got his eyes open now and he is responding via squeezing to things you say. So it's looking better, but it's still not looking good. So just wanted to get on here for a few minutes to show y'all where I'm at with it. As usual, when I get a little further, I'll get back on here and bring y'all along. The box guy came back yesterday and he measured everything. So we'll be starting to install the speakers, and then we'll start to get into some of this fab work. Yeah, all right, I'll get back on here in a little bit Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel Life with Manny, One Life with Manny, and all one word, and turn on those notification bells. All right, I'll holler at y'all in a little bit. All right, guys, so we over here at the other property for Stunner. Y'all, we had a couple of little odd things to do. We getting to them. I know it's very late in his, I'm sorry about the camera angles. Very late in his giveaway, guys. The weather just did not permit. I'm wiping the car. Just got done buffing the whole passenger side. So y'all gotta bear with me because I'm working. This is why sometimes I don't get a chance to actually vlog, because I be working, guys. And I don't have my mounts sometime. So today is a day I don't have a mount with me. But y'all, I'll let y'all take a look real quick. So I don't know if y'all can tell on the camera, but this whole side has been buffed down. 1,500, 2,000. Look at the hood. The hood is buffed out already. Look at the fender. We just cut the fender. So you can see the difference. That's been done. This has been wet sanded already. Now I'm finna go with the buffer. So 1,500, 2,000, 3,000. No, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, guys. So you can see the difference from there to there. That's not nearly as shiny as the hood is. That's not been touched yet. This has been sanded. It's more, the paint is more brighter. So, and that's been buffed. You can see the trees now. But all right, guys, let me get back to it. I'll holler at y'all in a minute. Gang, so been really busy. I'm on my phone today. The gimbal has been acting crazy on my phone. I mean, on my camera. My Pocket 2 has been acting crazy. But we have got definitely more progress. I've been in here at it, man. You know, I told y'all before. We'll go through it a little bit again. Just gonna bring y'all a couple step by steps as I get it going. But yeah, I'll show y'all what we got going on so far this week. So, got the box in. Got the port in for the box. The 6x9s was already in. So, had to get the right measurements for the port. As y'all can see, the port is in. The box is secured. You guys already seen this made. This is just a mock-up. Just put the speakers in. About to put the faceplate on. And once I put the faceplate on, Self-Made Dig is gonna use his amp because we're not wired in yet. Y'all see the hot wire just laying there, the battery just laying there. That's next. But he's gonna pull his hot and ground out of there, and we'll give it a test hit and see, before I commit to this box, what it actually sounds like, what it's actually gonna do. We're gonna be real gentle on them, but let me get this front screwed up. And matter of fact, I'll just sit y'all here on my mount. And pardon my hand, guys. Put y'all on a little mount here. And y'all can go along with us putting the faceplate on. Just hold on, because it's gotta line up perfect. And I want to put it in such a way. Go get the screws off the floor.
You can take it back off because you gotta put some wood glue around it.
No. We're not doing anything right now.
No, that's what I'm saying, but just screw it in, and then when you take it off, you can put wood glue.
I just want to make sure we line the holes up. I don't want to keep re-drilling. Spot. Oh. Look, they on the floor by the big table. But right there, look down. So we're gonna line this up the best we can, guys, so we don't keep on cross-drilling these screws till we get it a better securement. So it may be the other way.
Yeah,
Let's
I was
turn it
just gonna say,
around. Watch your head.
Yeah, it's that way.
Let's line this up. Hold on. Don't start anything yet. Try to line it up and go straight into the original slots. And don't over tighten them, just snug them. Alright, good enough. It may leak a little bit, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
But that's why you gonna.
We're gonna secure it later. Be careful where you sit, because it will break the board. We'll snug them all. Alright, you got it from there. Self-made D gonna finish securing the board. Now I can grab a phone. Self-made dig is.
That whip, just whip longer. You ain't make it longer.
I will. I'll make it longer. So self-made dig is screwing the faceplate on. Everything got a 3/4 inch. Don't want no vibration on this thing. Less as possible. Of course, this base is gonna make a little vibration, but we're not going for a rattle can on this one. You know, I don't know, guys. You know, it's just certain builds for certain vehicles. For this build, we want everything to stay inside. Everything. So everything's dynamatic. Quarter panels, trunk pan, rear deck, door panels. Well, the door panels are not done yet, but I am going to do the door panels. Because yesterday, I was doing some stuff and I was bumping on the car and I heard the door panels making noise. So we're going to change that up. So let's rock with self-made dig. We got a couple more things to make this airtight, but this is just, we're not finna beat on it. We just finna, like I said, give it a test hit, gets a little, and plus the figures gotta be broke in. We just wanna give it a little bit of sound and see actually, you know, what the box sounds like. And then we can, once we commit to the box, then we can finish up everything the way it should be. I still gotta put a bus bar, slow down son. I'll put a bus bar on the inside of the box. Slow down. Put a bus bar in there to hook up my speakers. I just do them a different way, so if they ever got to be changed out, you ain't got to be cutting on wires and stuff. So we'll get that done once we commit to it. Couple more screws. I need to extend the wire. So let me extend the wire. I'm gonna put y'all back up on the stand, guys. This time without my hand in y'all face. All right, there y'all go. I had a cutoff. Is it cutoffs out there? No? No cutoff?
It's right here. That's enough.
That long one's enough?
Yeah, you shouldn't have cut it.
No, that was off something else. So you think this will get you where you need to get you?
That reached, but it just too close. I can't start cutting on.
You're gonna have to take yours out. Yes. How can we hear what's going on here if you don't take that out?
I can hold it.
No, I need you to stop your base if you can. Just turn the power off and get the Allen keys, and let's see what this sounds like. You can't see what this sounds like with this in it on. That's not gonna make no sense. So let the seats down, push the box forward, and I'll do it. We don't go in bridge mode. I should have left 4 coming out, but we'll just do 2. We don't need that much power no ways, but you might get an Allen key to do both, all 4.
How you gonna snap? You got work. You ain't even did the wire yet. You looking at me? I'm looking at you.
I can use maybe butt connector on this one. I need to go get some extra large butt connectors. got cramps or anything, did you?
They was going out there on the ground though.
Why would they be out there on the ground?
They sitting on the ground. They big.
Alright gang, so I'm extending these wires just for a second to make a test hit. Remember which ones you took out of West so you don't be out of phase. Self-Made Dig has got the same wattage amp on his 215s as we got on these 4.8s. So they'll be similar, but we're not going to go nowhere near the max today. We're not going anywhere near the max today. So, y'all already know, unfortunately, to copyright, you guys, it'll be music over top of this. So, you know, guys, you know, I read in the comments, somebody said some, you know, not that I pay attention to it as far as the negative stuff, but said something negative in regards to me putting music over stuff. You know, guys, like I said before, that's why I don't bring y'all all the way, because people don't appreciate the fact that I'm trying to take you guys along with me, even if I got to put music over top of it. You know, I do my best, gang, but I work in car audio. Like I said, car audio. And sometimes it's music involved. So I'm going to take y'all. I'm still debating if I just want to go ahead and get off camera and do what I gotta do and not do the extra editing and checking and possibly getting copyrighted on YouTube, or do I want to take? Do I just want to, you know,
Check out the Instagram for the full clip.
Well, Self-Made Dig just called it. We're gonna go off camera and do what we gotta do. And for those of you that really wanna see it, y'all have to head over to the IG and you guys can see it over there. Self-Made Dig just called it. So once I get done wiring up this before I make the test hit, we ain't gonna deal with it. We just gonna go ahead and get off camera. So guys, hey, you know, this is what it comes to. You take, you know, sometimes people can take good content and ruin it for the creators from bringing y'all every step. So, all right, that's gonna do it, gang. I'm gonna get up off of here. If y'all wanna see more from this woofer test hit, head over to Life with Manny on IG or head over to Self-Made Dig on IG and y'all can check it out over there. Until then, I'm out. All right, guys, so today we had to change gears and we had to take care of one of my neighbors. Their porch fell on them, so we had to take off from the hot rod bill today. We're gonna try to get it all done today, hopefully. Take off from the hot rod bill and do my neighbor's front porch. So y'all see by the roof, we in the Prius. And man, have I got something to show y'all. Trust me. Hey man, again, we gonna get it done when we gotta get it done, guys. So I'm gonna flip my camera around here in a second and show y'all what we got going on. I gotta flip it so y'all finna do a 180. All right, there y'all go. Now I can show y'all what we got going on. We got a part in the wind, guys. Yeah, this is a Prius XL. This is light work. I used to put all that lumber inside with us. Dig used to be laying on the top, squirrels up on the roof because all the seats be down. Take the passenger seat out so we can get lumber all the way to the dashboard. Guys, when it comes to getting it done, we gonna get it done. My neighbor was gonna rent a Menards truck. I'm like, for what? We got a trailer. Yeah, so we've already demoed and cleaned up the old, what was left of the porch. Our porch fell, when was it, last year or the year before? Last year, right? 2 years ago, my porch fell and I messed up my pelvic. And she heard about that and she was like, no. And then her porch now was falling. So steps had fell completely off. And her daughter, she got little girls, and the daughter couldn't use the front door anymore, the baby girl, because the porch, every time they step on it was like a ticking time bomb. So just gotta take care of your people, guys. So my neighbor, they real good people. Even if they wasn't, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm gonna help them out if I can. So Self-Made Dig and myself, we took off and to get it done, and we're gonna get it done. So it should take us, we should be able to get it done hopefully today through the night. Hopefully. The clouds are looking real gloomy. So say it's gonna rain. They said 80 degrees. I ain't seen no 80. What your temperature said here? They said 77, so it's close to 80. Very windy out here today. Very cloudy, but yeah, the gauge says 77, so I guess we made it to 80 because it was a little bit of sun. So it's like 4 o'clock now. So we'll see. You know, we're gonna work through the night if we got to. If we get done 10, 11, 12, 2 in the morning, you know, we're gonna get it done, guys. You got the bit, right? For the deck screws? Yeah. All right. Just remember, when you're sinking them, don't over sink them. You just want to snug them. And make sure you put, because I'm going to let you deck it, make sure you put little spacers in between each board. Because that's the #1 cause of decks bowing up, the boards messing up. is people don't space. I mean, y'all hear me talking to deck, but yeah, when you don't space out the deck boards, and it expands and contracts with the heat, when that board swells up, if you butt them close to each other, it makes the flat deck bow. So if you ever seen decks and they all bowed up, that's because they were too close to start out with. You can go as much space as you want. It's up to you, but you only need a little bit of space in between each one for it to, you know what I'm saying, do what it do. So yeah, we're gonna get to it. I'll holler at y'all when we get back over here to the property. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. I told y'all, we do it all. We do it all. Ain't nothing in life that we can't do. It's just what we choose to do. But yeah, guys, I'll take y'all along with us on the build up. The tear down, I totally forgot. We just got up this morning, got to it. But I'll go get the tripod and bring y'all along a little bit on the building of the porch. All right, I'm out. All right, guys, I only got 11% on my phone, but I'll take y'all along with me the best I can with the little 11% I got. All right, there y'all go. That's the work area. Right now, he's bolting the header to the house. And then we're going to run off of there. We've already leveled it. We've already leveled it. And we allow space on the top for the deck boards. There we go. All right, so you're gonna have to cut a little bit off of this. Again, let me get the tape measure.
We can just put it up and cut it with the sawzall. You ain't gotta do that. Just put it up and cut it with the sawzall. The sawzall charge.
Yeah, this is all I'm struggling with. I'll help you cut it. Grab me the tape measure right there. Well, you can cut it with the sawzall then.
I will.
Yeah. So 8 foot gonna put us out. So they came past it too. They was here too. We can stop it, but at this, if we want to, I don't think we need to come way out here.
It was stopped right here after the house.
8 foot, yeah. See where they stopped at? Like right here. I say we stop right at this tip of this right there. Let's see where it stops over there. That's where we'll stop at. Because it'll match this. 95. So 95 will be tight. So yeah, you can go 95 or 94 3/4. Alright, let's get it.
You can cut it.
Just butt your end up, and then I'll hold my end. I'm gonna try to hold the middle. I grab it. Just watch these posts because they ain't always set. They getting it though.
One screw. I mean, give me the okay.
So why is this so far? It's 94 3/4.
That side of the house is longer. You didn't measure how long this side of the house was. The half side of the house might not be 94 1/4. And actually, it's more than 94 1/4 because you add this.
I measured you to that over there. That's probably sticking out more over there. Can't help but be right. That's just where it ends because you don't want to make it rock. Yeah, these set pretty good. Remember, you got grab your decking board. Oh, you know, you going to that height. That's the height. Yeah.
That's why I told you let me get this at first.
Yeah. And then we just level it off from there. It can't help but be level because, as far as square, because the other one's gonna be 91 3/4. You need to get watch it, bro. Don't hurt yourself. Careful, son. You want me to come get in the middle?
No, that's cool.
You got it? Start your screw and then get level. That's it right there. Okay, all right, good enough for now. We'll go back and check it. Get the level.
Where'd you do it?
I got it. You're gonna just pull it through. It's soft. It'll swell up. That's level. Alright. So like bag back in a different spot because it split it a little bit.
It was already split.
Okay. Yeah, this comes out to there. Pardon me standing in front of the camera, gang. I'm working. Let me get the sawzall and cut out that wood over there. And I had to do it over there. Come measure these and cut me some plywood strips and put in here. I'm gonna cut this out, come measure the height and cut the, right there, tape measure. I'm gonna cut this out real quick.
You cutting all of it out?
Right here.
That whole thing?
Yeah, this whole strip. No. It'll go all the way up. That's all. Make sure you mark these studs. Just get close, like 7.
Yeah, that's right.
So you have what's 7 grip? Guys, I'm gonna have to go charge my battery. Always keep your battery on charge. Try to center it on that wood if you can. You have to maybe shave that one. You want me to cut a little piece of 2x to put in there next to it? Or should be fine.
Put a board from the inside of the garage.
Yeah, we'll do that later. This way you know which studs are. Alright guys, we getting to it. I know y'all ain't looking nothing to our backs, but it's the best angle right now. Let me lower this camera a little bit. Alright. It's gonna go dead soon. I'll get y'all a little closer. That's what we're repairing. The bottom of the house behind the deck was rotted. And we're gonna foam it all up and everything later. And plus we're gonna put boards on the inside. So it's so that every deck and everything be level. Then we cut another 6-7 or you want a little wider than 7? Sure. Right there. Let's start hanging joist hangers. Let me mark them. I'll put the mark on the take measure though. All right, guys, so I have to measure for the joist hangers. Those who know, they know. For those that don't, they go 16 on center.
This is all we got. This last more. It ain't gonna be short. It's like an inch. This bottom board,
Just go up to the top.
just to go up to the top. Cause
And
this one got space.
That's
too.
fine. I'm gonna foam it. I use a can of foam we got. Just
Yeah.
screw it up there. I already marked for the studs, and then I'll foam it. All right. Joist hangers. a lot in there. Just one in each spot because we put lag bolts through there. Need to drill in this area when you get done.
I am.
This is down. I can. Yeah.
Sick.
Actually, we'll wait till we can put these on later, I guess. Cause, well, I'm gonna put them buddy in. That's fine. Here. Let's put 2 for now. Just in case we gotta adjust it. Here. Here you go. Oh. Just in case we gotta adjust it. Just put 2. Those will adjust right here. Not much. Grab the adjustment. You don't want to make it too tight, because then you'll fight to get them in. When we get them hung, we'll go more in. I'm getting as close as I can to being right. So those are hung. So now we got to put the side on where you need one more piece. You got another piece, right? Alright guys, my battery's dying. I see the camera lens is going dim. Guys, before it gets too dark, let me give y'all a little update on where I'm at. I ain't stopping until I'm done. It's nighttime now. We're gonna get this dark work in. Got the supports there. Lag bolts, supports there, lag bolts all the way around, supports there. Yeah, y'all see it. Y'all ain't know I was a beast on this construction too, huh? All right, let me finish cutting these deck boards. Y'all see it. Everything lining up perfectly. Yes, sir. All right, your boy Manny. I'll holler at y'all when I'm done. All right, guys. So as y'all see, we got the lights out. It's getting late, but as y'all can see in the background, we pretty much done. We gotta make a run and pick up a couple replacement boards, and I think we're gonna have to get a little bit more screws. And we'll be finishing this thing up tonight. Tomorrow morning I'll come over and put on the railing. But other than that, she has a special railing that she want to put up. So we'll get the railing tomorrow. We'll put the railing up. But y'all see Self-Made Dig back there. Which thing Self-Made Dig? I gotta come out. You didn't think we were gonna get it done in one day, did you? This porch here outlived me, gang. So it's built the right way. It's built the right way. She won't have any issues ever. No deck boards coming up, no deck boards swelling up, no porch leaning, falling, nothing. It'll be solid as it is today. It'll be the same way 20 years from now. As long as the owners take care of it, stain it every year, it'll last forever. Don't let the wood dry out. Right when that spring comes, Throw a fresh coat of stain on so that summer sun don't beat it up. Be fine. Just like an asphalt driveway. If you take care of it every year like you're supposed to, maintenance lasts forever. Problem with asphalt driveways is people don't retar it every year. So it cracks up. All the oil leaves out of it. And you end up with the rock just breaking it loose. What you look like? You a little tight getting it out? So another bumper, so tight. And after you get done with, like, do 10 of them, and then we'll check it, and we can adjust if we need to. But how the spacing look? No, it look good. You like enough or too much?
No, that's like perfect.
Okay. Seems like the rabbits gotta find them a new home. We have rabbits and raccoons running around. They was digging holes up under here. They was digging holes up under my house. They gotta find them a new home now. They block the sides in and everything. So me and Seth May dig gonna make sure it's right. You get it out?
It's out, but I just gotta get something thinner and knock it off.
Okay. It's not so tight on the next ones. Yeah, it's tight going down. Want me to go there and help? I can go there and help. I ain't doing nothing. Yeah, just bump it up against it. And when you put the screws in there, go straight down, and because you know the screws will make you tighten up. There you go. Yeah, I feel a lot. I feel a lot better. I know Self-Made did feel a lot better knowing that. Now she's got a nice porch here. Like I said, guys, we already went through it on mine. Well, I went through it. They didn't. All right, well, I'm going to jump up off of here. I'm going to holler at y'all in a minute. When we get done, I'll show y'all the complete job. So I'm over here where we just finished up the porch. It's the next morning. Had a little rain, but I'm a little wet, but we worked through the rain, got it done. Let's take a look. Yes, sir. Porch is completely finished. No more animals going up underneath the porch. No more holes under the porch. Got it about a ½ an inch off the concrete. Keep some of the rotting away from it so it won't rot the bottom of the wood so fast. When it rains, it's gonna get wet anyway, but there y'all go. All right, just like that. It's Easter Sunday. I'm working on Easter. Y'all already know how I do. I'm gonna work whatever day it is.